Hi guys, today this video will be on how I cook curried goat. So here I have it seasoned, and I seasoned this overnight, and I did not vlog while I was seasoning this. This is 5 pounds of goat meat. So I season, and I leave in the description box all the seasonings that I used. Here I'm about ready to cook. So I warmed a 1/4 cup vegetable oil, and I added 1 tablespoon curry in this. And I did season the meat with a little curry on it, and I used 2 different types of curry. So I used one to season the meat, and then I burned one in some vegetable oil with a little ginger for about, I would say, less than a minute, because you don't want it getting too dark. Then I poured my seasoned meat with my seasonings into the pot to cook. This took roughly, I would say, 1 hour 45 minutes, almost 2 hours to cook. So here, 30 minutes into, I started to stir the pot. Once you're using curry springs a lot of water. And for this, each time it needed additional liquid in it, I added water as I go along. So 30 minutes in, it started to get its color. It still needed to cook more at this point. So I continue to stir, make sure it's not dried out. There is sufficient water or sufficient liquid in it to cook the meat. Because this is goat meat, it takes a longer while to cook, and it needs much more liquid than if you were doing curried chicken. So I continuously, every 5 minutes, I would say, I continue to check back and forth to make sure there is sufficient water in it. Optional, and I leave in the description box, you can also use chicken stock if you want, because it does add flavor to it. So in the description box, and it is optional, I leave that the chicken stock as optional. I used water throughout this process. So you want to always make sure your meat is seasoned, it is well marinated, well soaked with the seasonings used or seasonings added to this. So at this point, I checked and I added additional water to it. 1.5 hours into cooking again, I checked. The meat was getting there, but it still needed to be softened some more. So I can't guarantee or tell you how much water I used to cook this. You want to make sure you try your meat with a fork to make sure this is cooked. 1 hour 45 minutes in, the meat was coming off the bone. It still could be cooked a little bit more. So at this point, I added my carrots and my potatoes. Peeled, washed, diced, and I added this to my pot to cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. And at this point, once it started cooking, then gravy will be formed in the pot. I did not add anything to get the gravy thick. It cooked, and with the veggies added, it was a good gravy that was on it. It wasn't too thick, because if you use too much curry, then you will end up with a very thick gravy. No, you don't want that. And with curry, if you're cooking it and you see it is not changing the color as you go along, you can add additional curry to whatever you're preparing. Just make sure you don't overdo it. You don't add too much, because that will make the gravy thick. 2 hours, and look at my curried goat. looking so yummy. You can serve this with white rice, rice and peas, hard food, roti, any staple of your choice. Again, thank you for watching my video. See you soon in my next video. And this was curried goat with vegetables. The vegetables are optional, but I love me a curry with carrots and Irish potato. There you can see it. I ate mine with vegetable. I dished a little to show you. The gravy was not thick. It was just the right amount. So again, thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Once you're watching this video, you're almost there. Support me. Thank you again for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for always watching my videos. See you again soon.